We wanted fight. We wanted passion. We wanted determination. We wanted players taking responsibility. We wanted players fighting for the shirt. And you know what? We got all of that tonight. And also, sprinkled on top, we had quality as well. Archie Gray played like prime Luka Modric. Mathys Tel morphed into prime Frank Ribery. Xavi Simons looked like Xavi Simons. Even Vicario put in a performance. It was incredible. You know what? The boys, I haven't described a Tottenham performance as heroic for a long, long time. But that tonight was absolutely heroic. And you know what? If we keep that passion, keep that fight, keep that determination, keep that quality, keep that will to win and fight for the badge, you know what? We'll blow Forest away on Sunday. And then we'll blow Wolves away. And then we'll blow Brighton away. And then we'll blow them all away. Sunderland. We'll fucking blow them all away. That was absolutely brilliant tonight. Fair play to the boys. Fair play to Igor Tudor. You know what? When that team sheet came out, 5 at the back, I thought, here we go. We're just going to throw the game away. We're going to play conservatively, take a 1-0 defeat. You know what? They looked like they knew what they were doing. The players looked organised. We played some brilliant football. We played quick. We played with tempo. Players took responsibility all over the park. They fought for every ball, every second ball. It was absolutely brilliant. You know what? If you think about it, this tie was decided in Madrid by a couple of goalkeeping errors and over the 2 legs by the brilliance of Julian Alvarez. And listen, you don't come up against players like Alvarez every week. Nottingham Forest haven't got a player anywhere near that level of ability. Neither of Wolves, neither of Brighton, neither of Sunderland. So in the next 4 games, I'm telling you, if we keep up that level of performance, we're finishing mid-table. And like I just mentioned, you know what? Igor Tudor. So I'm actually really, really pleased for the guy because he came in, lost his first 4 games, and I wanted him gone. After the Crystal Palace game, I wanted him gone. The team was an absolute shambles. I didn't know what they were doing. It looked like they weren't buying into what the manager was trying to do. But you know what? Through that whole period, and I've mentioned it on previous videos, you can go back and check. I said that I liked his message. I liked the way he carried himself. I think he's conducted himself with dignity and class ever since he walked through the door. Yes, he's a disciplinarian, but sometimes you need to hear those hard truths. And I'm not being funny. The last 2 performances, Liverpool and Atletico, I think he's got into the players. I think he's got his message across to them. He's given them the hard truths. And you know what? They've bought into it and they produced an absolutely brilliant performance tonight. We didn't even have Solanke or Richarlison playing tonight. I think Richarlison was suspended. Solanke wasn't in the squad. I assume they're being rested for the Premier League games that are coming up, or at least the Forest game, because there's an international break after that. But look at the performance we put in. Even Kolo Muani, you know, he's been hit and miss. I know there's a player in there somewhere, but he's tenacious. He always fights. Probably should have scored another goal tonight, but, you know, listen, I'm not going to put the dampener on anybody tonight. I thought every one of them, to a man, was absolutely superb. They were, you know, they made me proud to be a Spurs fan tonight. And it's the first time I've been able to say that in many weeks, many months. So fair play to them. And you know what? I don't have much else to say about tonight. I thought it was a brilliant performance from start to finish. And the main thing is we got some real momentum going into that Forest game now. And you know what? If we play like that, I've said it before, we will smash them all over White Hart Lane. This is the start of the revival. This is where our season starts. This is where we put this relegation fear to bed. We can do it. I'm proud of you boys. I'm proud of you, Igor Tudor. I've always loved you as a player for that big Juventus team back in the late 90s and the early 2000s. And I'm glad it's working out for you. You're a man of class, a man of dignity. Now, come on, let's get that result on Sunday, put this all to bed, move on, roll into next season with optimism, with hope, keep all of our best players. And here we go again. Come on, you Spurs.